We survived 2020 only to get into a Worms Rumble. That's the next thing on the calendar.
Worms Rumble.
Yeah, I didn't see any of the calendars for this year, so maybe January is the Worms attack.
I am surprised at how this game is.
What do you mean?
Like,
It's a battle royale, 2D battle royale, PUBG.
I wouldn't really say battle royale. I think it's
real time.
It's more of a team. It's more of a deathmatch game where it's a side-scrolling shoot 'em up.
To be honest, this is where I thought the Worms games would be. Like, it's kind of weird playing this and like seeing it like, I think 2 months ago, like right before Christmas. Suddenly I'm like, oh, there's a Worms game, because like I feel like there hasn't been a Worms game in a long time.
Yeah, and then
it's
this
like 5-10 years.
And then this game comes out and it's basically just it's worm. It has the worm skin on it, but it's basically like more like it reminds me of this Flash game that it was like Rise or something like that. I don't know, but it was like it was like the same thing of like a 2D side-scrolling shooter.
Yeah, it's not bad. I find it. I think it's fun, but I'd like say it's like a 6 out of 10 fun. Like, it's kind of weird because when I saw the graphics, I'm like, okay, wow, this is really nice. Because if you go back to the original few Worms games, it's like, very basic pixels, and then like it shows you how far the series has gone. And like, I feel like most people think that Worms Armageddon is like the best of the series. And just from like all the weapons they introduced and like everything, and now this is like a 3D super rendered, very nicely textured
Worms game.
Yeah, and like this is exactly it doesn't feel as, I think it's the turn-based thing that really makes the Worms series
like imagine
amazing, and this because it's just like a blastathon and.
Yeah, like imagine, like it would be hell to play, but imagine this sort of game, but it's like it's turn based. It's like the same sort of mechanics as Worm, but everyone has a turn playing, and it's just this battle royale of who gets to survive.
I think it would be cool if they made it like instead of like this where it's 2D. Like I feel like they should have taken a risk and like tried to make it like behind the view Worms game. I don't know if that would be more fun.
Like a first-person Worms game?
Well, almost either first person or third person. That's what I was thinking. Because, like, I feel like this, like...
That would be, like...
I'm not sure if that would be better or worse.
No, like, the game... No? Like, the game kind of already is, like...
It's still a good 2D, though.
Yeah, but it's
2D, 2.5D.
It's a good game. It's a good game. It's just... The premise would be kind of alienating. It's like switching from Mario 1 to Mario 2. You definitely know that Mario 2 is completely different from Mario 1, and yet you play it anyways because it's good.
But I feel like with this, like, if they made it more like Gears of War, I feel like it would be... I don't know, there's just something just in the transition from real-time set turns to real-time. I feel like a lot is lost in, like... So, I don't know, the anticipation? I don't know how to describe it.
The Passion.
I don't know, it's just, it doesn't feel like... When you look at this, it's like, oh, cool, Worms game that looks modernized. But, like, the fact that it's real time, it just takes away something. I feel like it's lost something that made this series, like, more interesting when you had to, like, strategize more. I don't know.
Always.
Yeah,
this game, like...
And I feel the stages, like, we only played the what is that, parking lot stage, shopping mall stage?
It's a stage.
I feel like, they used to have, like, from what I remember, like, basic stages, and I feel like now that, like, there's so much to see that, like, you kind of miss, like...
The bigger picture.
Yeah, I feel like if they had, like, maybe, like, Final Destination with Worms... just basic stages. I don't know. I could be.
I mean, I don't know. The stage looks pretty good though. The stages look.
I'm saying it looks good, but like the fact that it's not simple, like the way that the game used to be, it was simple. Yeah. The stages were simple. Now it's like there's so much going on.
Zip lines. You go down elevators.
Well, there's not even the zip lines. I just think like there's so much going on like in the stage that is distracting.
Yeah, like
That's
this.
what I feel like, and it's hard to like play the game because it's it's gotten more distracting.
Yeah, this is like
That's what I felt.
if you're a hardcore Worms fan and you just don't like change, this is not the game for you. But if you're open to like new variations of games you love to play,
Yeah.
go for it.
I think what I think it is like if they made it so that your character glowed a color, like yeah, it would stand out more. Like this is kind of like my criticism I had for that shooters like a while ago, where you don't know where you are.
There might have been an option for that.
Maybe that's the thing. But beyond that, I love the fact that they made it so you can really customize your character, and like there's even DLC that came out since December when I got this, because I pre-ordered this game and got the key later, like weeks later. I think I pre-ordered in November, so so there's like 4 or 5 DLCs that came out like when the game came out. So there's a lot of content there. I just feel like maybe it can be changed with the settings, but I feel like yeah, it's just it doesn't something doesn't mesh right. It's one thing or another, and I'd give it like a 7. It looks good, but like I feel like it's lost some of that fun.
Yeah.
Le je ne sais quoi.
It does have players playing it. It does have players playing it, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. 8 out of 10.
All right, super.
Like,
duper.
don't get me wrong. Like we've probably trashed this game to hell and back.
I don't think we trash it. It's just it just does not. It
just doesn't feel Wormsy, but at the very least,
it's like the transition from like 2D games to 3D games. It doesn't always work, and I feel like this being real time now, more like a battle royale, 2D battle royale.
I think
it's just.
I think I know a good litmus test. If this game was completely removed from the Worms IP, would you give it a higher score?
I don't think so. I don't think it's like the IP itself. It's just the design. Like it's just. It's not like Boomerang Fu where like everything's simple. You know, you got to bounce the boomerangs off the walls and stuff. It's just there's too much. I feel like I feel like it's just it looks great, but if you're actually playing it, it's hard to see your character as one gripe, and like I don't know.
Yeah, but I think we said what we needed to say.
Yeah. All right. Victory!
Victory!